Fans are pouring in with their condolences as they grieve the sudden death of actor and comedian Bob Saget. TMZ broke the story the night of Sunday, January 9th, that Saget was found dead in a Ritz-Carlton hotel room by hotel security in Orlando, Florida. The comedian was on a nationwide stand-up tour that was set to end in June. Saget had performed the evening prior in Ponte Vedra Beach, Florida, just outside of Jacksonville. He was 65 years old. In his final tweet, Saget shouted out the crowd who saw his final performance, calling them an appreciative audience, and said he was happily addicted again to doing stand-up. He also promoted his I Don't Do Negative tour, the next stop of which was 2 nights in West Palm Beach at the end of the month.
I'm like the Blues Brothers, where they would knock on the door and go, "We're on a mission from God." I just want to make people have a good time.
The actor became a household name thanks to his role as Danny Tanner on ABC's Full House from 1987 to 1995. The iconic family sitcom followed Saget as a single father who raised his daughters with the help of his brother-in-law and his best friend. Saget's family-friendly role was in stark contrast to his often raunchy stand-up routine. Full House even landed a reboot series on Netflix in 2016, Fuller House. When he wasn't busy being everyone's favorite TV dad, Saget hosted America's Funniest Home Videos, narrated How I Met Your Mother, and even tried his hand at The Masked Singer. After the news initially broke on social media that Saget had tragically died in a hotel room in Florida, fans awaited final confirmation of the momentous loss and more details into the cause of death. The Orange County Sheriff's Office confirmed the tragic news via Twitter, posting, "Earlier today, deputies were called to the Ritz-Carlton Orlando Grand Lakes for a call about an unresponsive man in a hotel room. The man was identified as Robert Saget and pronounced deceased on scene. Detectives found no signs of foul play or drug use in this case." The details from the sheriff's office only leave open more questions as to what led to Saget's sudden death, as results from the medical examiner's office are currently pending. Meanwhile, co-stars are sharing their love and memories of Saget via social media, with John Stamos being the first of the Full House cast to break their silence on the death. "I am broken, I am gutted, I am in complete and utter shock. I will never ever have another friend like him. I love you so much, Bobby." Bob Saget's family has a history of health issues. In 1994, his sister Gay died of a rare autoimmune disorder, a tragedy Saget discussed in a 2016 piece written for Today. "No one should have to suffer as my sister Gay did. She was 44 in 1992 when she was diagnosed with systemic scleroderma, a disease that strikes mostly women in the prime of their lives." In a poignant reflection, Bob told NIH Medline Plus magazine, "It is incredibly painful to have a loved one experience a condition like this. It is a very painful disease. My family is still having post-traumatic stress disorder. I don't know how my parents endured." Following Gay's death, he would go on to advocate against the disease, eventually becoming a proud board member of the Scleroderma Research Foundation. Gay's death was just one of many grim moments in the Saget family history. In 2013, he revealed to Australia's News.com, "There's been a lot of death in my family. My parents have lost 4 kids, and we dealt with death and difficulty through odd, sick humor. My dad just ended up with a strange sense of humor, and I inherited it and took it to a professional level." Saget's sister Andrea died in 1985 from a brain aneurysm at age 32. The Sun also notes that Bob's twin brothers died at birth, though very few details are known. His dad, Benjamin, died from heart failure complications in 2007, while mom, Rosalind, later died in 2014 from abdominal cancer.